Hey guys, I'm back with another beer review, and today we have our Beery Christmas number 21. So this is called Birra del Borgo de Biga. So the Birra del Borgo is of course the brewery, and it's actually a barrel-aged Italian grape ale. So it is from Italy indeed, and what this actually is a blend of two styles. So first of all, we have the barrel aged 2016. That's called L'Equilibrista. And the other one actually is a Saison with spelt, and that's only 4%. And the other one is 16% of the ingredients. Actually, mixed with these to get this beer, of course. Okay, let's get it in a glass and see how it looks and tastes like. Of course, there's a neat cap on it again, so I'm gonna get it off first, the cap. Take my coin, guys. Here it goes. This is gonna fly away all different sides again. Oh no. Okay, easy does it. So let's get it in a glass. Stay there. Okay, my North Sea Beer Festival glassware. So I also wanted to tell you this comes in at 6.2% ABV, and it pairs really well with seafood, and best served at 8 to 10 degrees Celsius. This beer. Okay, let's try it. I hope this Italian one is gonna blow me over, but we will see soon. First the nose, guys. I do get grapes. I do get white grapes. I do get some wooden components indeed in there, like the barrel aged one. Definitely grapes in there. Okay, let's try it. Really funky one. Really special. But you do get your grapes for sure in there. And it's also the Saison style they mix it with. You can get also really well, like the coriander and all those grassy notes, like the bitter notes at the end are very present. You get some oranges in there. You got some grapefruit notes. But most of I get are actually the woody notes, and the grapes in there are really present in the beer. But it does have a bitter, like sticky mouthfeel that it does have, like your oranges, more orangey when we're talking about these styles. Like it almost has something like a cognac in style, but it doesn't say on the bottle. It's an unusual blend, okay, fascinating, but I don't know this L'Equilibrista. That beer, just aged in wooden barrels, it says, and you can get it, yeah, because that's the biggest part of the beer they added to it, like 16%, and the Saison with spelt is only 4% they added to the beer. But overall, not really my thing. It is a well-made beer. It's full tasting. It's kind of funky, like I told you. You get those grapes in there, and then you get your orangey notes, your grapefruity notes, some citrusy notes, like also the grain and the more natural notes going on. Like when you walk in the forest, you get your piney notes and stuff. Like this is more natural. So they use their wheat and their malts and their, all these more natural things going on. And together with the blend they made with the barrels aged one and the spelt Saison, it's rather nice, but it isn't my style. So, but It's really drinkable. I'm gonna drink it all, of course. I'm not going to say this is a bad one, but you like it or you don't. Let's put it like this: there are many beers. Some people do like it and praise it, and some people say no, it's really not. It's a really bad beer, actually. So luckily, we all have a different opinion about beer, because otherwise everyone would be drinking Budweiser Light, right? Okay, so I've got something out, another one for you, actually, to be reviewed. The Bush Noël from this year, 2020. I just bought it like 2 days ago. Okay, this one kicks in because it's from Brasserie Dubuisson, of course. This one kicks in at 12% ABV. So it isn't for children, this one. So guys, but when you drink it slowly, no problem, of course. 12% isn't really much. Like, you know, all the girls and your wife might like wine. And what's the funny part about it? It's like you drink your beer, like 10% beer, and they say, "Oh, 10% beer, you're really crazy, 10%." But then they sit back and drink 13% wine or something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know where I'm going, right? Let's get in a glass and see how it looks and tastes and smells like. This one's gonna be good, of course. The Bush beers are really high ABV beers. The normal one from them, the Bush Blonde, is like 9% ABV or even more. So they come in always very high ABV ones. So Dubuisson is now, they are 250 years in existence. So what's on there? I can't read it again, it's really small written, but it's a Christmas, for during the Christmas period, it says. So that's why we're here, of course, because we're really close getting to Christmas, like only 3 days away, and then it's Christmas, of course. Okay, let's get a nose. Cheers, guys. Chocolatey, vanilla, you know, your caramel. I think it's caramel here, but chocolate. You get some coffee notes also. You get your raisins again, but it's nice. It's raisins like the figs and the prunes. Let's get a taste of it, guys. Cheers. It is really earthy. Really earthy up front with some red fruits. Like the earthy note is like dryness to it. It isn't sweet at all. You do get your roasted malts. You do get some chocolate in there, some caramel. You do get your coffee, your raisins, your prunes, your figs. There's a slight spicy components going on. There are quite some spices in here because you can taste it really well, the spices. And yeah, it's really well made for sure. It has that boozy mouthfeel to it, and a slight warming here. Overall, a very nice beer again, guys. And if you don't mind it being a little bit dry, or it's a little bit too malty, like dry maltiness, and the earthy notes, if you don't mind that. But I think it's perfect for like this time of year to have these dark, like complex, thick, like warming beers. That's always nice, eh? Yeah. So buy yourself one if you can. In Belgium, they are available everywhere now this time of year. So buy yourself a Bush Noël. Don't look at the ABV. If you're afraid of that, just try it and you will see it's nothing about to be afraid of. Because many people will go like, oh, 18%, 18%. Like I had beers like 50%. There's this guy, I had a beer from 46%, the Tempest, and now he made another one, and there's something even for the Tempests, like double, or this is not double, but it's the first one was even icebox. This one is even more iceboxed, and it comes in at it's more than 60% ABV, so he might be also on the top, because when I had the 46% beer of him, it's really tasted like the beer still. Okay, it's boozy, but it really tasted like a beer. Like you could really get the malts in there. This beer was made from another one called also Tempest or something. This Tempest one was then written with a 7 at the beginning, but no, you could still get the original beer in there, and that was really superb. That's Innovation Brewery, by the way. They're from Haltert. It's not far from here. I'm from Aalst, and he's from Haltert, and he has a package, the stay-at-home package or something like that. And that beer is in there. If you buy them by four at a time, it's a package. Blijf in uw kot, stay at home. It's called actually the package. And now there is, because it's really, really limited, of course, it's around 60% ABV is in there actually, with 3 other beers. I think there are like 2 or 3 new ones in that package of the 4. I think 2, but do search for them, Innovation. If you live like in Brussels or live like in Ghent, please guys, go to him, just mail him, and he will be there, and he will give you a little bit of explanation about how the beers and some tips, and if you want to know that how to brew, he will tell you more about his beers, how he started. He's a really, really nice guy. And so check him out, Innovation Brewery. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave you now. Tomorrow again our Beery Christmas and some extra beer, and don't forget, a beer a day keeps the doctor away. Bye. Cheers guys.